Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Now in this video we'll be talking about should Amad Diallo be starting for Manchester United after a really impressive couple of performances in the last two pre-season games. We're going to be talking about what he can add to the Manchester United team and where he would be in the pecking order. So listen, Amad Diallo had a fantastic game on Saturday evening against Rangers. He was absolutely fantastic. Against his former club, he had one of the best performances I've seen in a long time. By him anyway. He slowly started to get into this team last season, and Manchester United fans were probably crying out for him to start. In that pre-season game, he showed so much in that short space of time which he played. He was so good. He was good on the ball. He was quick. He's got an absolutely great finish, and it does seem like a real threat on that right-hand side. And you're looking at going into the season, he will be a key part of our squad. And I think what he has to offer is so much. He's a kind of technical player. He's also got pace. He's got good ball control. And listen, he showed a lot. I mean, he's a young player. Erik ten Hag has showed a trust in him. And he could be someone who could be coming through that Manchester United squad. I mean, he showed a lot of potential. We showed a lot of ability when we signed him for about £37 million. And people thought it would be a ridiculous deal. After a couple of loans, he's come back to Manchester United looking stronger than ever. He's had some really good performances. And that one against pre-season just against Rangers kind of topped it off. I think last season was not the best of seasons. As I said, the last couple of games he slowly got into the team. But this season he should be getting regular minutes. He should be one of the first players for me to come off the bench if he's not starting. And he should be able to start some games. We're going to have Europa League games, FA Cup games, Carabao Cup games, Premier League games. There's going to be a lot of time for rotation, a lot of time with Amad can start. He can play off the left, off the right, at number 10. He's played false 9 for Manchester United before. He's a very versatile player. And you look at where he is in kind of that pecking order at Manchester United. I think Rashford would probably be ahead of him. Garnacho would be ahead of him. Just talking about wingers, Garnacho, Rashford. He might even be ahead of San. He could be like third. I think he would be third for me. I think Rashford, Garnacho ahead of him. Then Amad, then Sancho, then Antony for the wingers. And I think what Amad has shown has been so fulfilling to see, because the fans have been wanting to see this a long time. Just Erik ten Hag to give trust to Amad. And what he's shown was absolutely brilliant. The technique, the ability, the fearlessness in which he plays in as well. He's such a good asset to have. And he's such an important player for this Manchester United team. As I said, a player we showed a lot of faith in, signing him for £37 million from Atalanta. He was kind of described as Messi in training. He does have a unique kind of ability about him, and it's great to see him at Manchester United. I think his performances have massively improved over the years. I remember that goal he scored against Newcastle last season. He played a game. He started the game against Arsenal last season. He's going to have a lot more minutes this season and a lot more kind of things to shine on. I think this would be his outbreak season. This is the season where he really goes on to kind of flourish and develop. And Erik ten Hag even said, it's Amad's time. It's Amad's time, I think he said. And it is, because for me, you look at the wingers that we have, Sancho and Antony. Sancho, Antony, Marcus Rashford, Garnacho, Amad. They're the 5 possible wingers that will be at Manchester United. If one of Antony and Sancho leave, like Amad should be starting games next season for Manchester United. Like there's no reason why he shouldn't be with what he's shown. And it's been tough because he hasn't started many games. He's had a limited amount of games to kind of show what he's about. And in all the games that he's played, he's kind of impressed. He had absolutely an amazing time on Saturday against Rangers. And he proved why he should be starting for Manchester United. So yeah, for me, Amad Diallo should be starting. I think Manchester United fans, well, he shouldn't be starting. He's just definitely getting way more minutes than he is anyway. He should be one of the first substitutes to come on the pitch to make an impact. And Erik ten Hag was kind of doing that with him. I remember in extra time against Coventry, he brought on Amad Diallo. He scored that winning goal against Liverpool. We shouldn't forget that. Like, his performances were so good last season. And yeah, he should be starting this season. This is his breakout time. You've seen last season it was Kobbie Mainoo, Garnacho. This season it could be Amad, Toby Collier. Like, there's a lot of players coming through that Manchester United academy. And that's something that Manchester United has kind of been frowned upon over the years. Using their academy as a kind of breakthrough for players. And Amad Diallo, yes, he didn't come directly from our academy, but At 22 years of age, he seems like an absolutely fantastic player. So, yeah, I think Amad should be getting regular minutes and should definitely be starting 7 games for Manchester United. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching and peace.